What is up, everyone? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Ishaan, and welcome to the video. This one's gonna be short and concise. I will be, like all my videos, recording this for myself and for my future self at some point to come back and look back to. Because, dude, recently, one of the main reasons that I restarted creating more content on YouTube was because I went back to one of my videos and I'm looking at it and I'm like, dude, this guy is like spitting straight facts, and it just pushed me to, it just inspired me again to be like, yo, that is who I am, and I need to continue down that path as well. So, this video is for those days where I feel doubts or I feel like I'm losing a little bit of the connection with my inner self. I know I'm in a new setting. I'm actually at my sister's house for a few days, which has been absolutely amazing. And right now I'm next to this furnace, so I'm really hoping that the voice in this video is good, or at least somewhat audible for basic purposes. But anyways, I wrote down like a whole journal entry to myself on the train way back home from New York City, like literally just like a few days ago. And I had met up with one of my really good friends from college. He's honestly like a brother to me now, and we just had such a great overall conversation, great time, and it made me reflect on so many things that on the way back home I wrote down like 4 pages of journal entries, which is, it was a great, it was absolutely great, and this is one of those. So I'm just gonna read that off, and then I'll do some comments on it. I'm grateful for everything I went through because each experience was needed to make me the man I am today. I'm grateful for everything else that I'll go through to tap into another deeper level of myself. I'm 24 and I'm just getting started. I'm finally at a point where I genuinely embody the delusional belief in myself, and it's not just for sake, while letting go of the expectations on a certain outcome or a specific expectation, and remaining disciplined to keep going even when the results are slow. Because I'm in this for the long game. This is not just a short-term thing. And when you're playing in decades, the progress is not always going to be visible on a day-to-day basis. That just doesn't make sense. So whenever you feel those doubts, whenever you feel like you're not in touch with your true self, look back at all that you have achieved, be fucking proud, and open your mind to the possibilities of the future. The magic lives in the unknown. The magic lives in the unknown. It really does. And you also have to make space for that by letting go of past experiences, people, and things that don't align with your energy anymore. I know it's hard to embody this, but it's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be easy, right? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it and everyone would be living the life of their dreams, but they're not. And that's the reality. So if you want to follow through on things that you set out for yourself, for your goals, for your family, like you gotta do it. You gotta keep fucking going, regardless of the roadblocks, challenges, rejections, failures, anything that comes across. And stop treating those things as a negative part, when really it's just a part of the process. There's nothing negative or positive about it. That's the outlook that you give to something. That's the meaning that you're giving to something. When really, if you just embrace it, accept it, take a minute to zoom out and be like, yo, I'm fucking young. My journey is like, let's say like 10, 20 years further. Like I have to go 10, 20 years further, and in that time I'm bound to have some L's, and I'm gonna take this like a fucking winner. Like I'm gonna take this L, I'm gonna take the pain from this, I'm gonna take the learnings from this, and I'm gonna convert that shit into fuel and something that's gonna actually propel me into a different, or perhaps a better direction. That's what I've done in the past, and I know that's what you need to be doing now, Ish. Wow, dude, I really got in the zone for that one. I even said my own name and everything. God damn. But yeah, I genuinely think that over the past 2 years, I've spent enough time on developing both my masculine side and my feminine side, and now that I've accepted the two and can see the differences and how it needs to complement, I feel good. I feel like I'm in a good place to keep going on the path that I am. And just for this, I didn't write this part down, but just for fun, we can quickly run through some of the major accomplishments over the past couple of years. I started my self-improvement journey in 2018 because I just internally, I just didn't feel good. Like I just had this disconnect, and it was crazy because I had everything I needed in life to be content, to be happy. Like, I had the basic needs: food, shelter, clothing. And then at that time, I was a senior in high school. I was about to graduate in the top of my class, and then I had this full tuition scholarship lined up for a private college, which was going to be really great. And yet I just felt so, like, inside I felt a void, like there was something missing. And I thought it was a relationship. I thought it was girls or just like social circles or external validation. So I chased that for quite some time until I think COVID was the next major turning point, because it really pushed me, like it forced me to turn inwards even more. Like all of us, I guess. But for me, it was like, it was definitely a wake up call. And yeah, and that's 2020 is when I started Ish Motivates, my Instagram channel. And then that eventually started, and this YouTube channel was started in the following year, in 2021. And since then, this has transitioned to Spiritual-ish. And the reason for that is because at first I was only talking about self-improvement habits and such, mindset, discipline, productivity things. But now it's evolved into more spiritual aspects as well, and how you can integrate to like science and spirituality to really become the best version of yourself by following practices that have been part of traditions for I don't know how long, but quite a fucking long time in the history of different cultures and religions or just belief systems. And a lot of them are rooted in scientific principles that we're just starting to uncover more about now. Or now that we do more research on it, we know, or we believe it more. But I don't know, in today's world, we've separated science and spirituality when really they're intertwined, and we need to treat the two subjects as such. That was a tangent, but that is also one of my accomplishments, is like being able to recognize those two aspects of myself and like bringing them together is something that I don't see a lot of people doing. I really don't. And I feel like that's a space that I can really fit into very, very well. But yeah, so I was in high school, went to college on a full tuition scholarship, did a lot of research work, even though I had zero research experience when I was starting college. And then since then, I worked at the largest healthcare tech company in the US, where I made almost 6 figures. And then I left that job, and now I'm in graduate school pursuing my PhD in planetary sciences. Like, my story has been coming together in the weirdest ways at some point, and I fucking love that. Like I said, the magic lies in the unknown, and I have to be embracing that more and more each day. More and more each day. Anyways, I will wrap this video up here. If you made it this far into it, I just want to say thank you so much for it. Damn, I didn't even mention so many of my other outside accomplishments. But anyway, it doesn't matter. That's for me to, it's just for future me. And I'm sure by the time you're watching this, Ish, like you probably have, you probably have crazy ones. Maybe I should make it a tradition to do one reflection video each year in December. That would be pretty fucking cool. That would be cool. Stay tuned. I'll make another video on some of the reflection things then. But anyways, if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you. I hope you got something out of the video. I completely zoned out for a quick second. My bad, Joe. But yeah, if you got something out of the video, let me know down below what you thought. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.